Good local time. I'm Audrey Tang, Taiwan Cyber Ambassador, First Digital Minister, architect of the Taiwan Model for Digital Diplomacy, and 2025 Right Livelihood Award Laureate. It is a genuine joy to address the AI for Aid Seminarium, fresh from an inspiring experience at the Berlin Freedom Conference. Our gathering of thought leaders today, from civil society, development organizations, and the tech sector, will pave the way for more progress on how AI like Taiwan can help improve humanitarian sector partner cooperation. The truth of the matter is we stand at a pivotal moment in history. AI promises transformation on a scale we're only beginning to grasp. The question before us is not if AI will change the world, but how. Our journey began in 2014 with the Sunflower Movement, a protest against an opaque trade deal with Beijing. Public trust in the government plummeted to 9%. Our social fabric was coming apart, largely due to the engagement through enragement, parasitic AI, what I call antisocial media. As civic technologists, we did not just protest, we switched to demo mode. We occupied Taiwan's parliament for 3 weeks and began testing, building the system that we want to see from the inside. We crowdsourced internet access, live stream debates of radical transparency. 500,000 people on the street, and many more online, use collaborative tools pioneered by other movements like Lumio and later Polis. We drafted better versions of the trade deal together, iteratively. Each day, we review the low-hanging fruits, the ideas agreed upon the previous day, and the best arguments from both sides on the remaining conflicts, resolving them step by step. By shifting from protest to a productive demo, we began tilling the soil of our democracy. Systemically applying such bridge-making algorithms saw public trust climb from 9% in 2014 to over 70% by 2020. We showed that the best way to fix a system is to build a better one. In 2015, Uber's entry in Taiwan sparked a firestorm. We introduced Polis, a tool designed to find uncommon ground. Research shows that any social network with a dunk button reposting with comments leads to polarization. Police removes these. There's not even a reply button. You see a statement from a fellow citizen. You can only agree or disagree. You then see a visualization where your avatar moves toward a group of people who feel similarly to you. Crucially, we offer a bridging bonus. We reward people who can come up with ideas that speak to both sides. Using traditional machine learning tools like principal component analysis, dimensional reduction, we highlight ideas that bridge divides. We flipped the incentive from going viral, from outrage to overlap. The result after 3 weeks was a coherent bundle of ideas that left everybody happier and nobody very unhappy. The consensus on principles became law and resolved the conflict seamlessly. My philosophy is that AI can and must become assistive intelligence and help make the world a better place by serving a catalyst for plurality. This means moving beyond simple consensus to embrace true diversity, where technological tools amplify rather than suppress unique perspectives. This vision of plurality is a direct alternative to the singularity, the idea of a single AI that eventually manages everything. Instead of one monolithic intelligence, we envision a vibrant, diverse ecosystem of many specialized intelligences. Today, too often, we see platform driven by the logic of engagement through enragement. The algorithms are designed to keep us scrolling, often by feeding divisive content that confirm our bias, leading to profound social polarization. The path forward demands a conscious shift. We must develop bridging algorithm, AI tools designed to connect disparate communities, highlighting shared values and facilitate mutual understanding. This shift is essential to making democracy fast, fair, and fun. Fast through efficient AI supported deliberation, fair through transparent processes, and fun by turning participation from a dull duty into a genuinely rewarding and empowering experience. Now, with aid flows under pressure and democratic space shrinking in many parts of the world, it would be understandable to see AI as addictive intelligence, fueling power concentration. I would invite you instead to shape it into a shared instrument of care, using AI as assistive intelligence to listen as skill to the communities you serve, to translate across languages, disciplines, to summarize long reports and meetings so that your teams can focus on human to human work. Start small. Let AI help you map needs, simulate policy options, or draft program documents that you then refine together with local partners. Instead of outsource judgment to machines, we must upgrade our own collective intelligence. Each careful pilot you run in your daily work nudges AI away from extraction and control and toward empowerment and co creation. Reducing poverty while strengthening democracy and human rights is a common mission of the free world. Startups, civil society organizations, and companies must forge unconventional alliances. Startups can bring agile AI driven solutions for resource allocation and real time needs assessment, and larger companies can provide data infrastructure and ethical guardrails. We're already seeing the outlines of such alliances. The World Food Programme's Hunger Map Life use machine learning on top of survey data, satellite imagery, and open data streams to monitor food security in near real time and help target scarce resources where they're needed most. UNICEF's Magic Box bring together telecommunication companies and other firms that combine privacy-preserving data so that responders can anticipate disease outbreaks, school closures, or disaster impacts and adjust interventions before the worst harm occurs. Organizations like DataKind pair volunteer data scientists with frontline NGOs that work on poverty, housing, and basic services, helping them build tools that reveal who is being left behind and which interventions truly move the needle. These are early gardens in a wider AI permaculture, showing that when startups, companies, and civil society organizations collaborate around shared values, very practical tools emerge that make humanitarian action more timely, more precise, and more humane. The social sector's role is crucial here. They're what I call local kamis, irreplaceable sources of intelligence, much like traditional nature spirits in East Asia that prioritize and amplify the unique, context specific wisdom and values of communities. Most importantly, they provide the local context, the local trust needed for the uncommon ground, implement change effectively, and free the future together. One of our core concerns at the seminarium is poverty. It is at the heart of the humanitarian sector's mission and a constant threat of our efforts to realize the UN Sustainable Development Goals. It is also intrinsically tied to access and to representation. AI can play a game changing role by identifying systemic inefficiencies and local needs with unprecedented accuracy. By applying depolarization techniques, we can use these tools to co create and fund poverty reduction programs. We're already seeing this happen in the US with Engaged California, which use digital tools to involve diverse local communities in disaster response, in policy mapping, and we also see them in Bowling Green, Kentucky, where the same tech facilitates planning discussions for the whole town. Another example is from Tokyo. In Japan, AI engineer Takahiro Ano was inspired by our plurality book and ran for Tokyo governor, crowdsourcing his platform using AI sensemaking. Anyone could call a phone number and talk to a voice clone AI Ano to propose ideas. His AI avatar live streamed on YouTube, announcing every pull request merged into his platform. Independently ranked, his platform was considered the best. He was then tapped to lead the Tokyo 2050 consultation, and based on that success, he ran for a seat in the House of Councillor, winning over 2.5% of the national vote. His team Mirai is now a national party in the Diet. These examples are inspired by the Taiwan model. They show how localized deliberative processes, when augmented by AI that summarizes and synthesizes vast inputs, leads to more equitable resource distribution and stronger human rights protections. Our goal is not to automate democracy, but to augment it. We must ensure that AI serves as a force for good, upholding the privacy and the digital rights of every citizen. The fusion of plurality with bridging technologies allows us to build social trust back into our digital infrastructure. Prioritizing tools that promote understanding, reduce polarization, and ensure every voice is heard will see us achieve the vision of the world that is not only richer in material wealth, but richer in human dignity and collective wisdom. The superintelligence we need is not a machine. It is our capacity to coordinate with care. We, the people, are the superintelligence. In closing, I wish to thank LM International, ICLD, We Effect, Norscan Foundation, and Global Bar Magazine for organizing the seminarium. What will be accomplished during the event is certain to generate ideas, policies, and strategies essential to building better tomorrows for all. Blessings to all participants. Live long and prosper.